Hi, my name is Haley Stoffer and I am here to present to you my PowerPoint presentation on habilitative intervention, my interview with Katie Fletcher. The first slide is the description of the agency. Katie works at Innovative Healthcare Concepts Incorporated, and she is a habilitative interventionist, and her job is to assist children with developmental disabilities. The workers teach children and their families valuable life skills. They work on self-care, life skills, and managing behaviors, and the workers track their clients' behavior, goals, and progress on a daily basis. And then Katie goes on to say, along with working with these children, I fill out reviews every 6 months, write new implementation plans every year, as well as filling out paperwork where I track their daily data on their personal goals. I don't necessarily have a typical day because every day is a new adventure with these kids. Each client has a certain amount of hours depending on the child. I may see them every day, or maybe even just once or twice a week. But I guess to give somewhat of a normal schedule for one day would be starting out with going to preschool with one of my clients, where I am working on managing behaviors in the classroom. And then the mission of the agency, the mission statement, IHHC is committed to providing quality services to the disabled population of Eastern Idaho and meeting the needs of you and your family by dedicating ourselves to helping you fulfill your true potential. The agency provides additional services for the families they assist, which includes counseling, psychological evaluations, residential habilitation, which could be adult supported living, and then also the Learning Center, which is for children and adults. The goal of the habilitative interventionist is to help the client and their families develop a healthy and loving relationship. The Learning Center program is a key aspect of the agency because they provide social skills training, behavioral intervention, family education, and services to children and adults with developmental disabilities. The clientele that habilitative interventionists work with are mainly adults and children that have developmental disabilities. Katie strictly works with children at her specific agency. The children's disabilities range from autism, Down syndrome, epilepsy, and other developmental disabilities. The HI worker's role is focused on managing behaviors and improving self-life skills. Each client has their own individualized plan. The social worker's responsibilities. Their responsibilities are to collaborate with families, and this can be tied to the interventionist because they have to work with the families in order to create a schedule where they can come into the home to help work with the specific child. Create individualized implementation plans. Every 6 months, progress is reviewed, which guides the direction of where therapy will be focused. Updating billing sheets, taking daily data for each client to update their profile, and develop relationships with the children and their families. And the ethical behaviors that we are going to discuss, the first are boundaries. Katie says to make sure that there are boundaries put into place with the client, as well as when you are working with older clients, to be more aware because they tend to have more of an interest in your personal life. And then the second behavior, private life to personal life. Katie says that separation is key to make sure that you keep your private life and personal life separated. You want to be focused while you are at work, and it can be hard to do so when your private life is not going well. It can be hard to enjoy your private life when you have a hard day at work. And then the third is self-disclosure. It is very important that you keep your personal life private with your clients. The clients will try to focus on your life rather than reaching their goals. And if you do keep it private, it will better the client to therapist relationship. You will not get off track as you are trying to help your client during their allotted time with you. Opportunities for advancement at Katie's agency. To start, their starting salary for the HI worker is about $17 per hour. And then the advancement opportunities at Innovative Healthcare Concepts, there are only 2 positions at the agency. You can start off as an HI worker and then move up to supervisor if there is room to do that. Someone who currently holds a supervisor position, like I said, would have to move on from the agency in order for the position to be open. There's no specific time frame given for advancement opportunities. And the two different types of positions can vary if you have a degree or if you do not. So without, the specific position is respite care. You provide relief from the usual caregivers that care for an ill or disabled individual. With a degree, the first position that you start off with is in habilitative support, which is you help facilitate the child's independence and their integration into the community. And the habilitative interventionist helps the children develop positive behaviors, skills they need to function in the typical home and community environments. And after I interviewed Katie, she was able to tell me that she loves her job. She originally was going to major in special education and took an intro to social work class, which then changed her mind. She did minor in autism studies, so she was able to find the perfect job that fit both of her degrees. She loves the fact that she can make a difference in the children's lives and to support them with every achievement that they make. Although there are good and bad days, she's able to find the happiness and the progress that her clients make on a daily basis. Katie has remembered through her job that she needs to enjoy the little things in life and not take her health for granted. And at the conclusion of my presentation, the application to the field of social work with this specific career choice, being an HI worker can relate to the social work field by monitoring the client's behaviors. Also, you document on a daily basis their behavior and come up with individualized plans that will benefit their form of therapy. And then my personal reaction to the interview that I had with Katie, it was great to see the diversity in careers within the social work field. And I was happy to learn that it was from her taking an intro to social work class is what made her switch majors. And that learning that there are many opportunities to help children within the social work field. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.